Oh, it's a painfully slow morning in the market. The market just not wanting to really make up its mind and go up or down at this point. We're just flat on the day. I had one really good trade to start the day and then ended up getting squeezed out of the second trade and then ended up making just a totally terrible trade thinking that the market was going to turn back down at that point. And then I got back to something. I'm going to show you guys the trades and all that fun stuff right here in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. All right. It's Tuesday morning. We're getting started here, and I'm already short. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I shorted, where I shorted, and all that right now, really, before we get into it. But you can see this breakdown. We had this push back up from the 47s up here to the 63s. We had the 20 moving average there, pulling us down on the trend this morning. From this earlier this morning from the 172 area, just trending lower and lower and lower. And right now, we're letting this one ride. I want to see if we can get a move down here to the low of day, or at least like down here in the low 50s. We're short at the 57s, so we're looking for a move down to this area here at the 150s. That'll be a really nice reward for us. It's a good risk to reward. We're going to risk 3 for possible 7 to 8 handle move. We've got 3 contracts right now. You can see I'm currently up $45, looking for this to continue lower. And look at this 15-minute setup. The 15-minute setup, ding, 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 ding. We're doing it right now live. But you can see this last few candles holding that 57.25 area multiple times, holding that ding, ding, hold. And then this next 15-minute candle breaking below that 57.25. We got short, and now we're looking for this to continue lower from here and get down to this 140, 150 area. 150 area. Come on, we'll take 140 as well. I will be greedy today, but we're gonna try to really let this one work out and work its way downtown Charlie Brown. So that's the setup. You can see also on the SPY here. You can see the VWAP. We lost the VWAP. The VWAP here. We lost the VWAP there. We pulled back to the 415 area. We're looking for a breakdown below this 415. And then I think it's off to the races. And we can get down here to the maybe possibly low of day again. The market's like right on flat territory. We're between red and green here. So looking to see if we can't continue this motion lower. We obviously have a little bit of support here at the 53s, but we're looking to see if we can't pull back lower from there or pull down lower from there. We'll see. We're going to give it some time. Let it work out. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, either way, it was a good trade. We're looking to really maximize our profit here and get this bigger move that we know this can work. We've seen this setup a million times. We've ended up getting out early a million times. You know, that's just part of the game. But today, we're like, let's really let this one work out and do its thing. Until this trade really gives us a reason to get out, then there's no reason to get out. So that's why we're in it. We're not going to get out until we get a reason to get out. So that's why we entered the break below this 57. We're looking for a move down to this area here and see if we can't get a break below 415 on the SPY today again and get this move lower. All right, so we're down to the 415 area on the SPY. I'm going to take a little bit of profit here just to lock it down, you know, at least to lock it down a little bit of green here, my friends. And we're going to move our stop to break even at this point because the last thing that I want to happen is for a nice, beautiful green trade to squeeze back up, to knock me out, and then we end up in the reds. So we're going to lock in some profit down there at we got 152s. Right now, we're sitting at 151. We're looking for that break down below that 415 area here on the SPY. You can see 415 bouncing there, looking for that break. And I think we can get that new low, baby. I think we can go all the way today. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Give it a little bit more time. We have about another minute here on this candle, and we'll see if we can't get that bigger move that we're looking for today, my friends. So let's keep this party going. All right, so right now we're kind of holding that 415 area. I'm going to see if I can take another little bit of profit there just to lock it down. At least we get pretty close to a $50 bill, and then we'll keep our stop a little below break even here, but kind of bouncing off that 415 area on the SPY. I was hoping for that next candle to really kind of dip even lower and give us some good range for that breakdown below 415 on the SPY. But right now, that 415 area acting as support, so we want to be careful that we don't get a squeeze back up here and lose all that profit. So we're going to lock down at least $45 in profit here on this trade and see if this can't get down there into the low 50s on this next candle. But right now, that 415 area, you can see a little bit of support forming there at the 53 area. So really we need that washout from there. But looking like right now we might get a pushback up here again and kind of retest that VWAP and EMAs and everything on the SPY. So we're back down there to the 415 area. You can see this actually pushed right up there, right to my stop loss, my break-even stop loss. It got within inches of it. And right now, I think I'm going to lock it down here at the 153 area because that 415 area on the SPY just keeps holding. We can always re-enter if it breaks below, but right now I think it's just better to lock in that profit and give it some time. You know, it's going to go lower now that I covered, guaranteed. I mean, we could just go ahead and guarantee that it's going to go lower now that I covered there. But that 415 area just keeps holding on the SPY on the 5-minute chart. And like I said, like right as I sell, man, right as I get out, it ends up recovering. It ends up breaking down there. But either way, it was a really good trade. We got in there at the 57s. We took most of the profit down here in the 52, 53 area. So that's a 4 to 5 handle move. That's exactly what we were looking for. And now we'll wait and see kind of where this goes from here. If this 15-minute candle, next 15-minute candle opens and then breaks down, we get a push down here to the low of day or lower from there. So kind of the same game plan. We got about 30 seconds here on this candle. We'll see where this next candle, you can see all that pressure right now forming, building all that price action down here on the low of that body of the candle. We got the open, the close down here on the bottom of that candle. So, you know, in theory here, this should push down to low of day or lower at that point. So look at, I told you, I guaranteed it. As soon as I covered, it was going to go lower. Guaranteed. So let's see if we can get a break below 150, 150 here on this next candle to open. So breaking below that 150, 150, we're going to move our stop up to 3 handles and look to see if we can't get a push down here to the low of day, being that 47 area or lower from there. And that's the trade. Here we go. We're in another one. I'm going to move my stop up just a little bit because that 415 area is right there. Looking to see if that 415 area you can hold it down, and we get this continue lower. We got the EMAs and everything lining up there, the 415 area on the SPY. So looking to see if this will hold below there and then continue to sell. Market pushing back up off that 415 area. I'm going to give it a little bit more room here. I know I'm just like increasing my loss here, but we're still below all the moving averages. That 415 area just being stubborn right now, and I don't want to get stopped out. Just now, the thing is, if this candle closes up here at the highs and the next 15-minute candle opens and squeezes above that, then I'm going to get out, because that would obviously be like another 15-minute setup back to the upside here. So we've got to kind of respect that. So if we can't pull back from here and then continue to roll off, then I'm going to have to get out either way. So let's see what happens on the next 15-minute candle. I'm going to jump in short. I don't know why, but I just feel like this is going to crater finally. As long as we can hold below this 54.75 area. Just being stubborn right now. I mean, everything is bearish about this, but I think that support there, the one at the 415 area on the SPY, is just showing too much strength right now. The SPY pushing back up there. Gonna get stopped out. See if we get a break to the upside here over 55. Oh, man. Frustrating, to say the least. Should have just stayed away from it. That short there, that was bad. Trying to re-short there. I'm going to jump in long here, see if we can get a push up there to the 160s or higher. So this market is just being painfully slow, not wanting to go. We got to move up here so far to the basically the 159 area. And right now, just not wanting to push up. So I'm going to lock down some profit up here, I think, just to get back green on the day. Let's see if we can get some fills there at 57.50. Our entry was there at 54.75, so that's still a good little reward there. But right now, well, market just not wanting to hold there at the 57s now. And now we got one contract left. Let's see if we get a push back up to the 58s here. The SPY just painfully slow today. You can see the opening candle here. The high 163, the low 147. We've had that bounce, and then we've just been right in the middle here again, just going sideways basically. So tricky one today. One of those days where you just gotta kind of sit back and wait and watch. You just gotta sit back and wait and watch, my friends. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and close it out there. Recap wise, I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to re-short here at the 53 area. Obviously, the market just did not want to break below that 415 area, so hoping and praying at that point, really. I don't know. That was bad idea. So just kind of way it is. The market basically just flat right now. I mean, it's literally just pretty much right where we opened at. So we're going to just sign out here and let it be and come back to fight another day. So on that note, I'll talk to you guys later on.